Hello. Today we are talking about energy givers and energy takers. There are things that are energy givers in this life, and there are things that are energy takers. And we want to be aware of what they are because life is short and we don't want to give our life a whole lot to energy takers. Okay, I'm going to start with some of them. The sunlight. The sunlight we see every morning, sometimes when it's not too cold, is an energy giver. If you can, make sure, try to get some sunlight in the morning, anytime, whatever, but morning, evening, and afternoon. Eating nourishing food. Eating nourishing food as much as you can. Getting away from bad food. Yeah, we already know what bad food is. Just like we documented them in our goals for the year, we know we want to eat right. We want to get some sunlight. So sunlight, good food, exercising, that's one of the energy givers. Energy givers, one of them is getting your exercise, drinking water, hydration. You don't want to be dehydrated. Sometimes you forget that you haven't drank any water for the day. So as soon as you remember, try as much as possible to have water near you. These are the energy givers. Have some water, drink some water. Make sure you're hydrated. And we need to cut off some of those sugary stuff. Those are the energy givers. And by the way, remember that savings. I want to go back to savings again because of our financial freedom. Remember that saving money is not only supposed to be a habit, it's an investment into your future. Saving money is an investment into your future self. So you want to make sure that you save some money. And we talked about not giving anything you want to buy, any want, anything you want to buy, giving it 24 hours, sleeping over it. So make sure that you're saving. That is an investment into your future self, into your family, into your children and grandchildren. All right, so let's go back to the energy givers and takers. Good music. I don't know if you like to dance, but sometimes I wake up in the morning, I just put the music on and start dancing. So good music, you can just listen to that or you dance it. So good music is an energy giver. It's an energy giver. All right, prayers and meditation. First thing in the morning, prayers and or meditation, whichever one you do, but you make sure you pray. Now make sure you pray, and there's nothing like prayers, especially this time now. You want to make sure that you commit yourself to God and pray. You don't want any kind of anxiety because of stuff that is going on and going around now. You want to make sure that um, you pray, meditate, so that God will take absolute control. You have God in control. All right, so we say prayers is very important. It's an energy giver. Deep breath. Just sometimes you take a deep breath. Taking a deep breath is an energy giver. Take a deep breath. Whenever you can, take a deep breath. That's an energy giver. Love and intimacy. Everybody needs to be loved. Love somebody. Somebody loves you. Your family. It's an energy giver. It's an energy giver to love somebody, love the environment. That's an energy giver. Meaningful connections. You want to be connected to people who help you, who give you energy, positive people, not negative, not people who are negative. You want to be connected, networking with people who bring you up and not tear you apart. You don't want to connect with people who tear you down. So energy givers, they're part of your energy givers, those who build you up, those who help you navigate difficult situations, they are energy givers. Some family members are energy givers, some are not. So you want to make sure that you surround yourself with people, energy givers, human beings, whether they are family or not, but they help you navigate situations. They help you upscale, especially in this time. It doesn't matter who you are, you want to upscale. Um, because look, the proliferation of AI, it's only going to take the job from somebody who doesn't study or who doesn't know what is going on. So you really want to know what is going on. Try to learn how to use that AI, ChatGPT. Some of them are free. So you really want to know how to use some of them, if not all of them, so you can navigate the environment, the situation, this era of AI. So we want to make sure we navigate the era of AI very well, knowing how to use AI, ChatGPT, and other things around. All right, so we already talked about meaningful connection. We talked about the ChatGPT. We need to know how to do that. Self-care. Just there's nothing like when you need to rest, you rest. Overworking yourself is not helping yourself. Actually, working smart is better than working hard. So you want to make sure you're working smart. I'm talking about you don't work too hard, you work smart. You work smart, make sure do the things you need to do, and when it's time to rest, rest. And we have talked about the other day, we also talked about taking a break, giving yourself a break. Even a vacation is good. Give yourself a break and take some time off and get some me time. Those are energy givers. And we want to make sure that we give ourselves some rest. Working overtime is not healthy. And make sure you associate yourself with people who build you up and not those who tear you down. That's energy giver. That gives you a lot of energy. Those who help you navigate serious situations, or who, I mean, there are people you network with, you actually want to be near them. So we are talking about energy givers today. So what are the energy givers? More of them, we already talked about self-care, positive affirmation. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I can do that through Christ that strengthens me. I believe I can. No matter how difficult it is, but you focus on doing it, it's just focus, it's just mindset. Your mindset, make sure you have a can-do mindset. So you're not quitting, especially when is what you can do is off the table. So let's have a positive mindset. And those are energy givers. That's one of the energy givers. Proper sleep. Get your full 8 hours of sleep. Getting that is an energy giver. And it's an energy giver. Getting a full 8 hours of sleep is an energy giver. And going to bed on time, maybe at a particular time, and waking up early is an energy giver. You do what you have to do early. All right. So mindfulness, we already talked about that. Make sure you are sometimes you're quiet, alone, and you are thinking positively, positive thinking. Thinking positively, you just have yourself meditate. At that time is just, you see, there are some times that some of the things you don't remember before, or you're not even thinking about. They just come in, they keep flowing in. So meditation is really one of the energy givers. Even if we're not sleeping, you can just maybe lay down and keep quiet for some time and talk to your creator. I talk to God, and sometimes I keep quiet and listen to God talk to me. So those are the energy givers we are talking about. Um, the creativity. I like to draw. I like to create. That's why I'm a content creator. I like to create. Actually, sometimes there was a child that said, "Oh, at your age, you want to be a content creator?" I say, "Yes." There's no age limit in what you want to do. So I want to be a content creator. That is why I'm one. I'm a YouTuber. I just say, "Why are you a YouTuber?" I say, "Wow, you can do whatever you want to do. Whatever you put your mind in doing, you can do that." So the energy givers are what we're talking about today. We are also talking about, we already talked about creativity, art. So you can create. I told you the other day that some part of Canva is free. You can create an account and go there and learn how to use Canva. You can create some stuff that you can actually market as a digital product. So just try that and see that creativity can actually help you get get ahead of time. All right, living in the present moment. Overthinking is not an energy giver. Living in the moment. Living in the moment is an energy giver. Making sure that maybe, as we already talked about music, you can just play some music, quietly listen. I mean, living in the moment. Try to create a community or get into your community and know what is going on. That's an energy giver. Okay, we are going to be, let's talk about energy takers. Since we have talked about energy givers, let's go to energy takers. We can start it today and finish it some other time. But people pleasing is one of them. You can say no. It's okay to say no. Don't have to say yes all the time. So it's okay to say no. So people pleasing is an energy taker. Too much screen time, watching too much TV is an energy taker. Whether it is on the cell phone, whatever you're watching, but too much of everything is bad. Everything to moderation. All right. Fear, doubt, and stress. Whenever you're fearful or you are stressed, then it's time to pray or lie down. It's time to pray, intercede, or whatever you have to do to calm yourself down. If you can't pray, turn on some music, turn on the kind of music you want to listen to. So when you have some fear, some doubts, and stress, it's time to distress. Whatever you have to do, you can just lie down, um, put in some music, what you want to watch. If it's something that calms you down, listen to some prayers, recorded prayers, or whatever it is. But whenever you're stressed out, you know how you calm yourself down. For me, I just put on some gospel music or listen to some recorded prayers, or I start praying. I plead the blood of Jesus. I keep pleading the blood of Jesus. I pray because when fear comes, the devil is a rolling lion looking for who to devour. Especially at this time of the year, or whatever is going on, then you don't want to keep on thinking about the cost of eggs now, or the cost of eggs. You will get over it. It is okay. It's one of those things. This one shall pass too. So, but anyway, it's going to be an energy taker if you keep thinking about those things. Okay, overthinking. Now, we already talked about that. Overthinking is an energy taker. You don't really want to overthink. Um, Overthinking is an energy taker. That's really not what you want to do. There are things you have to hand over to God, move to tomorrow. Um, Wait a little bit, and some other time you can go back to. So don't overthink. Clutter a mess. Any way you can declutter. I know it's not easy, but try and declutter, and you can get help. I know there are actually some people who can come and clean your house for not a lot of money, so you can declutter whatever you have to do. Also, we talked about hydration. So dehydration is an energy taker. Dehydration, you don't really want to get to be dehydrated. So make sure you drink water, especially. Make sure you drink water. You hydrate yourself so you don't get dehydrated. Not eating enough food. You don't want to be so busy that you don't eat enough food. No food. You don't want to be so busy that I haven't even eaten my breakfast and it's 3 p.m. Unless you're fasting, otherwise you need to be able to eat. So not enough food is it's actually an energy taker. And junk food is an energy taker. So junk food is an energy taker. Overworking. We walk ourselves, walk. Why no? Well, that walking is good, but overworking is not good. Overworking is an energy taker. So when we want to talk about all these energy takers, we just want to get away from them. People who do not build you up, they are energy takers. If you cannot network with somebody peacefully, then you don't want to network with them. So no exercise, just lying down on the bed or sitting on a couch from morning till night. That's an energy taker. That is an energy taker. We want to get away from that. We want to make sure sometimes we can just be lying down or sitting on a couch, but let's get ourselves up and do those things. We can do that. We can do it. So those what we call the energy takers. We already said no exercise, sitting for too long, living in the past, unforgetfulness of unforgiven. So you don't want to be unforgiven. You keep on rehashing the past, especially when it's not good, and that maybe start hiking your blood pressure or other things. So living in the past is an energy taker. Living mindlessly on autopilot mode is an energy taker. It's an energy taker. So don't live in the past. Setting unrealistic goals. Setting goals are good. But when you set unrealistic goals, then it's an energy taker. Maybe put it in chunks, chunk it out so that you set the goals that you can accomplish. Because we need to set goals, we don't need to set goals that we cannot accomplish. So we need to be aware of some of these energy takers. and make sure we give our life to make sure we give ourselves energy takers. This life is short. You don't really want to give your life to these energy takers we mentioned tonight. Okay. Well, I just think I have to talk to you about energy givers and energy takers. Just think about them, the energy givers and takers. You really want to make sure that you don't allow the energy givers to get away. Make sure that we do more of the energy givers and get away from energy takers. All right. Good night.